Hey, it's your friendly neighborhood Booster Juice back with another money per hour video. In today's video, we're going to be deep diving the SUNBLOOM pickaxe, the new recent pickaxe from the pool party crate, and we're going to see whether it's worth it, is it good, and just a little spoiler, it is pretty freaking good. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to be, I already have the numbers. So what we're going to do is we're going to showcase the loadout, show you exactly what we did, and then talk about the numbers that we achieved. Now, this video isn't scripted. I did share my findings with the Discord server already, so I'm gonna be kind of just like, I guess, freehanding this, where no script, no nothing, which is how I like to do my videos. So, the SUNBLOOM pickaxe from the pool party crate. How do you acquire it? It is from the most recent side crate, the pool party crate. You acquire the TIKI pickaxe first, and then you have to pull a bunch of these items to eventually craft the SUNBLOOM. And what does the SUNBLOOM do? It has a tunneling effect with a block counter, and it has efficiency 7, which is the first time that we're seeing a tunneling pickaxe. First things first, we haven't seen a tunneling pickaxe in a long time. Second thing is, we're seeing a tunneling pickaxe with efficiency 7. Some people are saying that it's killing older pickaxes, but I honestly, I beg to differ. But yeah, that is this pickaxe. And then of course you get the pool party furniture, which I've gotten like probably a double chest full now, because if you take a look at my block counter, we're at 18.5 million blocks broken for our block counter. I would say that's pretty impressive. The crate hasn't even been out for a month yet, but safe to say I'm having such a good time with it. This is gonna probably be my permanent pickaxe for until something new comes out, because I like it a lot. It's really nice. Okay, so first things first, our first test. With our first test, I wanted to see how much money the SUNBLOOM pickaxe can make on its own with no assistance with the Infinity Gauntlet, because if you guys didn't know, there has been a change with the gauntlet itself where it now breaks in a radius. I had a video deep diving that, so if you guys haven't seen that yet, you guys can check that out on the channel. But yeah, with our first hour, we ran it with, let's get into the loadout. Luminar helmet, artificial chestplate, Nanovex leggings, cosmic boots, and then I believed for our offhand we used speedometer. So it was like it had a nice balance there. Actually, it was actually not bad. That brought us, how much money did that make us? That made us around $110,000 to $120,000 per hour. It's actually not bad. With the Gorb, sorry, hotbar items, Gorb, Daikoku, no Blossom Staff, literally just these three. Genesis Orb, Daikoku, and SUNBLOOM pickaxe. I wasn't using any sort of like ore exposing abilities, just to keep note of that, though I do keep them in a hotbar. I purposely did not use them just so we can get like a pretty consistent money per hour, which is around 110, 120 based on my findings. And so that honestly, without a lot of assistance, the SUNBLOOM pickaxe on its own is quite amazing, considering that it doesn't have a vein miner. So that's how much you can make with it if you don't have the Infinity Gauntlet. But I think if you guys have a SUNBLOOM pickaxe, chances are you guys probably have a Infinity Gauntlet. If you don't, you're probably thinking of getting one. So now with our next hour, or our next money per hour, we switch things up a little bit. Keep in mind, everything was at -54. We always mine a -54, but I do want to reiterate it. If you guys don't know what -54 is, it's Y level -54 at the top left corner there. And the reason why we mine at that level is because, well, lava appears under your feet when you're mining, as you can see here. So having like a lava walking ability is going to be pretty nice. But with our current loadout, we actually don't have lava walking. So if I were to walk here, I'd fall right into the lava. So let's get into our second loadout that we used with the Infinity Gauntlet. So everything kind of remained the same. It was Luminar helmet, artificial chestplate, Nanovex leggings, flash boots, Infinity Gauntlet, of course. Pair that up with the Space Stone, because we do need that to get some extra speed. If you don't have this, then the flash boots on its own isn't really that fast, but if you pair them together, they're quite amazing. And also we used, of course, the Genesis Orb in these testings with the Daikoku, and of course the SUNBLOOM pickaxe. No ore exposing abilities, just straight up Um, just straight up negative 54 mining straight, and just waiting on the cooldown, or not really waiting on the cooldown. We kept these quite casual. Like, I'm all about like consistent money per hour. So I typically don't like to sweat too much when I'm doing these because I think it makes it a little bit unrealistic. So I try to keep things at a very moderate pace, and that's how I typically do these runs. Now, how much did we make on average with this loadout? So the amount that we made with the Sunbloom plus Gauntlet was, I think, roughly around 150,000 to 160,000 with the new update to the Gauntlet. That's a lot of money. Comparing that to 110, 120, the Gauntlet does give you a significant cash boost. I would say it's quite essential if you are planning on using the Sunbloom pickaxe. The Infinity Gauntlet is in such a better spot now, I believe, or just my personal opinion, because previously it was using this old vein miner, which I personally didn't mind, but it was causing a lot of issues on the server. Hence the reason why they had to change it to this radius breaking effect. And safe to say, you know, after mining with it, with, you know, you guys can see my block counter is at 18.5 mil. Safe to say, I'm pretty happy with this loadout. Yeah. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. I am curious to see, you know, what your earnings are. These are quite like subjective because it's based on my playstyle and everything. You guys can make more, you guys can make less, but this is what I found as a player, and with my experience on Blossomcraft, which has been like, I guess, like 3 years now. It's been quite a long time. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. And one final thing I want to mention is, don't forget, we have LeooKnightus HUD, as you guys can see here on the screen. LeooKnightus HUD is a program that we made with ChatGPT, and it's how you guys can track your earnings and everything. Just a little shameless plug here. I think we have over 20 users using it right now, and we're still developing it. So take a look at our YouTube video where we talk about the LeooKnightus AIO and how you guys can install for yourself, because this program is free for y'all. Yeah, I think that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.